and happy Thursday, everybody. It's Thursday once again, and we are here as always, except for a couple of times. And one thing that I have noticed is that, or I read this actually today, is that this month in 1989, a little television show called Saved by the Bell premiered. And for those that don't know, Saved by the Bell's principal was a Mr. Belding. We have our own Mr. Belding. It's Doug, actually. How you doing, Doug?
Get to the principal's office, Shane.
Who was actually saved by the bell? Did anybody actually get saved?
No, one of them's dead. One of them wrecked their career. I don't think any of them turned out real well in the end.
Yeah, killed by the bell. Yeah.
Well, no, I think it was not good.
But, hi, Bia. How you doing?
Hey, Bia.
Yeah, no, I don't. Mario Lopez probably did the best out of the bunch, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I think he's still doing stuff.
Tori Spelling was in that?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Tori Spelling.
Maybe. You a big fan of hers?
No. We had one of my first punk bands had a song about her.
I thought you were going to say you dated her.
No. One of the lines was, "Don't know what it's like to be pretty."
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, we were pretty mean. Pretty mean. Who played Mr. Belding?
A man.
Dennis Haskins.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. It only ran for 4 years. I thought that thing was like everywhere.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh,
I thought it was much longer.
Right.
What?
No. So 1989 to 1993 was Saved by the Bell. And then there was Saved by the Bell, the new class, which aired from 93 to 2000, which is 7 years.
Oh. Was it like their kids or something?
I don't know. Saved by the Bell, the new cast. Let's see. How did the, like, I don't, yeah, it's a new cast of kids and nobody.
Hey, Roy.
Nobody looks familiar.
Oh, okay.
Oh, except, what's his face is there?
Hey,
oh,
James.
my goodness.
How's it going?
James coming in hot.
How was your
with
show
the
tonight?
raid.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
I'm just
Lovely to see you.
working on my palette.
Hook that up, too. Thanks so much for the raid, everybody.
Yeah.
Lovely to see you. James is working on this beautiful skyscape today. A blue sky with some clouds. It looked very, very nice. I had to leave earlier than to see it finished, but
Yeah, I wasn't able to pop in today, so.
But if you guys want to check him out, once he says hello. Oh, thank you for being a friend. Welcome, Heart. With the hard A.
Oh, well, if you're gonna have an A, it might as well be hard.
There it is. There's the link for James's Twitch channel. If you want to check out what he was doing, click on that. Give him a follow, but most of you are from his channel anyway. So, hello. Hello, Heart.
Yep, happy
It's
Thursday.
like Heart.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Ooh.
What?
A little booty emote in there from Rowie. Hey, Rowie, how you doing?
Oh, I like the booty emote.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Right.
You're opening paint with your teeth gives me anxiety.
How about if I close it with my teeth?
Ooh, what if you just paint your teeth black?
Then I'll look like I have no teeth.
For all those just coming in, we're just talking about Saved by the Bell, and I was talking about the new class, which lasted 7 seasons, and the original cast only lasted 4, and I don't think anybody knows this second one.
What do you mean the second one, like the second group of kids?
Yeah, look, tell me. Let me pull this up for everybody. You tell me if you see anybody here.
I didn't really watch the first one, to be honest.
No, but if you saw the cast, you would be like, oh yeah, those guys, right?
Yeah, probably.
Where is my Chrome? Seriously, who are these people? Has anybody ever seen this show with these people?
That's the same principle.
Same principle and same screech,
Oh yeah, Screech.
but all these people here,
New.
and this ran for 7 seasons.
Huh. Seems
Is that George
unnecessarily
Clooney?
long.
It's not George. It's not George Clooney. George Clooney would not be in this show. You know that. You back off with your slanderous remarks.
Yeah. George would never do that.
My goodness. Would you be in Saved by the Bell, George? No, he wouldn't.
He was too
I'll
busy
text
being
him.
on. What show was he on?
ER.
Well, no. You
Yeah,
take
yeah,
the good, you
ER
take
with
the bad.
Mira
No?
Tornado.
Well, yeah, he was, but I mean, his first show was take the good, you take the bad, you take them both, and there you have.
The Facts of Life.
That's right. And George Clooney was the handyman.
Oh, was he? I want to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
this.
He had a super mullet.
What? Oh, I do love me a mullet.
He had a super
Oh,
mullet,
wow.
and I believe he had some tight pants.
I mean, what it was the 80s, right? If he didn't
believe
have
so.
tight pants, there'd be something wrong with the universe.
Fair.
You take the good, you take the bad, take them both. There you have George Clooney with a mullet.
Mm-hmm.
There he is, Doug. Have a look.
Yeah, he got better with age.
Yeah, he doesn't look great there. He's a very sharp features.
Jaw and kind of dopey looking.
Well, I think also he's doing some weird smirky thing there.
As one does when you're hanging out with Edna Garrett.
Ooh. Here's a good one of them both.
Side by side.
Yeah. He's got the rolled up sleeves here. Just wait till you see this, Doug. Loading like it's this 1970s dial-up modem.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Look at Edna getting fresh in her nightgown. Natalie in the back being very confused about what's about to happen.
Is this a nightgown? It kind of looks like a blouse. It also looks like he's wearing his
don't
shirt
know.
inside out.
It does. All those things appear to be true. But maybe this is also the first attempt at like Harry Potter wardrobes, and she's like one of the witches who teach things, and he's Harry's older cousin. You think?
I mean, I think, if I was George Clooney's agent, I'd say take that role.
Yeah. Bring it back with Edna.
That's grandma-style sleeping skills. Yeah,
Mm.
I mean, it
Yep.
does look very soft.
Velour? Is that the word?
It does look veloury. Let me put it back up for a second.
Crushed velvet?
Ooh, a crush velvet.
Maybe.
A crochet. See, look here. It looks super soft right here.
Yeah.
Let's zoom in on that.
And Natalie's face. She's just so confused.
She's like, why are you touching him like that?
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, you take the good.
Take it back.
Hey, Emily. MLE. Is it Emily? That's what it sounds like. Emily procrastinates.
Hey,
How you doing?
Emily.
So that's great. Emily procrastinates.
Yeah, I like that.
The 80s and 90s were terrible for fashion? Oh, Terrible?
So does that hurt your feelings?
I don't know if terrible's correct.
Oh, I don't know.
There was
Can't
some
say.
great stuff in, so
Well,
it wasn't all great. I will
no,
give
I
you
don't
that.
remember much of it being great. You? What do you miss?
Do you remember do you remember those jeans um that basically looked like a dress because the bottoms were so the b-boy jeans?
No, I don't believe I do.
What year was this? This is probably what, 90s or the like raver kid jeans?
No.
Once you see it, you'll be like, "Oh, yes."
You gonna bring it up?
I am. I'm just trying to find a decent version of this. Oh, here's a great photo. Just really exemplifies the tragic nature of the fashion from back then. So maybe you are right about it being
It's
horrible.
my.
These jeans, Doug.
Oh no, that was not anything I was around. I remember them, but I don't. Yeah,
No,
I didn't
I
know.
never wore them. I'm not saying I wore them. I'm also not saying that I would go back for that fashion.
I'd like to see what those folks look like now. You think they look the same?
They probably so. I was watching a show the other day, and one of the jokes was, "That's the thing with juggalos. They could be among you without their face paint on."
Juggalos? What are juggalos? You mean gigolos?
No, juggalos. You don't know what juggalos are?
No, should I? Sounds like I should.
Have you ever heard of the band Insane Clown Posse?
Yeah.
Their followers are called juggalos.
Ah.
And
Wouldn't
there's like
have known
this.
that.
Yeah, they do like these crazy follow the band around, do a bunch of jugs and stuff.
Jugs.
Low waisted jeans with bell bottoms. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. That's 70s though, right?
Yeah, that's a good look.
So 80s must be retro now, or is 90s retro now?
90s is retro now.
'90s is retro now. Interesting. Trying to think back to what I wore in the '90s. That's pretty much what I'm wearing now. Jeans and a t-shirt.
That's what you dressed when you were the happiest.
Is that what it is? That's what you try and keep?
I think so.
Try and keep
I've
keeping
heard
on?
that. I shouldn't say I know for a fact, but because I don't dress like anytime. I kind of keep, well, not in this show, but if I go now and again when I do, I try to not look like I did before.
I was never into fashion. My brother was into fashion.
Oh yeah.
He would.
Is he still in fashion? Like he's a model?
I don't really know. I don't suspect so.
Right. Being from New Brunswick and all, probably not a lot
Yeah,
of
and
modeling.
being in there as well. Still being in New Brunswick.
Well, he may have his own fashion agency or something. Who knows?
Okay, so we're really getting a fashion lesson here. Low waisted was the '90s version of the '70s bell bottom.
Oh, interesting.
So the '70s bell bottom were the high waisted jeans, which have come back. And let me ask you this, Doug: what do you think of the high waisted jean?
Not the biggest fan. I
How
don't
come?
know that it's, well, it's all subjective, so I can't say. It's just my own personal opinion. I don't think they're always flattering. Um, but hey, if they're comfortable, put them on.
I think so too. I mean, I'm with you for on both points. Wear what you want. That doesn't
Yeah, I
matter.
don't know. I'm not offended.
As far as the aesthetics go, I like a lower cut jean.
Mm-hmm.
So when they go up into the hip, like into the above the waist there, just kind of feels like that's a little bit extra.
Right.
Just a little bit. It's a lot of material. It's like when I wear jeans, it's just barely covering, uh,
What you
the
got?
important bits. Yeah, I like the super low cut jeans and the super high cut t-shirts.
Right. Right.
That's just me. That's what I feel comfortable in. When I go to the grocery store, I like to show my muffin top.
Well, you know what? If you're talking to the baker anyway, you might as well compare.
Right? It's like, do you have any muffin tops? It's like, you do. Boy,
Right.
do I. And howdy.
Do you? This is a question. I've never had like a favorite baker I went to. Is that something you've ever had?
When we were kids, my dad had a bakery that he would stop in on the way home.
Oh, okay.
And I don't have that. But I'll tell you, I could if I could find one that was on a route home from work and had a good croissant. I could see myself stopping there on a regular basis because I do become a regular of places. If some place has good food, I will go back.
Right. Now, are you still going into work these days?
No, I haven't been to work. I haven't been to work in a very long time.
Oh, okay, cool.
I went in to get the my computer swap.
Mm-hmm.
I went into the office and it was nice to see some people. Um, but yeah, so my commute to work is about 45 minutes. So if I don't have to do that, that means I can get 45 minutes more sleep.
Yeah. And who doesn't want that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I take it every day. I like work starts at 9 and I'm there. I wake up for work at 9:10.
I hope work's watching.
Oh, I hope they're not watching.
Yeah, it's fair.
People start pinging me at 8:50. What are you doing? So I have to turn the notifications off. I'm not at work yet.
It's fair.
I would eat a croissant. If you could mail croissants, I would say mail me some croissants, but you can't. They don't hold up in the mail.
No?
Well, they would need to be overnighted for sure.
Sounds like experience talking.
Mom jeans for the win.
And what's the competition?
I will say this though, there has been this. I know that we're a little bit stuck on fashion here. There has been this technological advancement in material.
Mm-hmm.
I have these jeans that are a little bit stretchy, but they're still jeans.
Yeah, it's not that new, buddy.
It's new for men's jeans then, because
No,
I have
but
not seen
it's
this
been around
before.
a while. Yeah, just I think they were at a higher price point, and now they're kind of more everywhere.
Well, this pair that I have on right now, they're soft and they're a little bit stretchy, and
Yeah.
it means that if I have too many of anything, which food wise, basically, and or beer, I don't. I just have to like undo the belt, and I'm good. I don't have to pop the top button anymore.
Yeah. It's a nice feeling.
Right,
if
and
you're
it
like,
saves me a lot.
or if you're worried about like sitting down, you're like, ooh, I don't know. Like, oh, I can sit.
Yeah, or like bending over to pick something up and ripping the seat of your pants wide open.
Well, depending on who's around, it's not always the worst move.
It's a pretty dangerous game. Playing a pretty dangerous game. Also,
Mm.
not popping the top button has saved a lot of trouble. People don't like that, apparently.
When you do that, when you pop your own button.
Yeah, in a restaurant or something.
Okay. Well, it depends on the restaurant. I'm sure McDonald's wouldn't mind a bit.
Oh, I'm sure they would, but they wouldn't say anything.
Right.
I don't remember the last time I went to McDonald's.
Oh no.
I do know what I got though.
What'd you get?
I got an egg McMuffin and a hash brown and
Last
coffee.
time.
Because that's what I get when I go.
That's fair. Last time
They're called
I wa-
stretch jeans. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, DNOs. Last time I went, I love their milkshakes.
Oh yeah. Do you what flavor do you get?
Always chocolate.
Always chocolate, even when the Shamrock Shake is in business.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. I like the chocolate, but I mean, I don't go all the time by any stretch. I might get a milkshake a year.
Yeah. What was the Shamrock Shake? Was it mint?
I think it was mint. Yeah, mint chocolate.
Ooh, that'd be good. Have you ever
Always.
got Freak Lunch back? Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Freak lunch
Be able to-
bag?
Freak Lunch Box.
Oh yeah.
Milkshake. Have you ever got a milkshake from them?
No. Good times.
My goodness.
You love
It's good. It's the kind of thing. Yeah, you could probably only get one a year.
Oh, okay.
It's like a $7 or $8 milkshake, and it's worth every penny.
Cool. You ever go to Shake Shack in? Well, I've only gone to the ones in New York. I'm sure they're elsewhere. Have you ever been?
Yeah, I went to the one in New York.
Nice. Do you like it?
I didn't get a shake though. I got
The burger.
I got a bunch of burgers and a couple of the fries. The thing is like I got in the back of the line
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh man, like look at this lineup. I
It's a
can't just
lot,
get
eh?
one
Yeah.
burger. I can't get one. I got to get a couple of burgers because I'm never going to get back in this line.
No.
But what's crazy is like it was actually fairly quick at the end of the day.
It is very
pumped
quick, yeah.
people out of there. Yeah.
Yep. They do a good job.
What I haven't had is Five Guys, and there's a Five Guys here now.
There's a few Five Guys here.
There's
I had it years ago in America, and I didn't like it. And I had it here around Christmas time, and I quite liked it. So much so that I got it again in like May.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah.
I might have to go. I might
Oh,
offend
wow.
some people, but Taco Bell is overrated. Roey, I think there's a difference between American Taco Bell and Taco Bell everywhere else in the world. Because
Yeah,
the same thing in Canada, and people from the States who have had Taco Bell in Canada have said this is not Taco Bell.
Yeah, it's bad. It's just not an interest to me.
And confirm got a milkshake from Lunchbox 3 years ago. Still full from it. How you doing, Angry Panda? Nice to see you.
I like that story.
Eggs
Do
are
you-
the most freshest things at McDonald's. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Well, and some of their managers. My friend Tim was a manager there, and he ended up dating some of his staff. And I was like, I don't know that you can do that.
It's probably frowned upon.
I would imagine, but it was all high school, so I don't know that Tim cared that much.
Wait, was he in high school too?
Yeah, he was.
Because that's even more frowned upon. If you 37-year-old McDonald manager dates
High
employees.
school.
Yeah, definitely want to try the Five Guys. I have not yet.
Yeah, it's good times.
Carl's Jr. I've never had a Carl's Jr. You,
Don't
Doug?
know. Don't know, Carl.
Do you know his son, Carl Jr.?
No, I don't. Oh, him. Oh, Carl Jr. Yes.
Oh yeah, Carl's Jr. Yeah,
He's always eating burgers. Like, I don't know.
he's not even serving them; he's just eating them.
No, he's just there.
You order 3 burgers and he eats 2 of them.
Like Wimpy.
You don't have Taco Bell in Germany, really?
That's okay. That's very
Yeah.
good.
I'm looking it up. Oh, there is. Yep, there's some. There's some Taco Bells in Germany. Let's see. Ooh, they're all over the place. Dusseldorf. Nope, that's Taco Ranch. Ooh, nearly got me with that one. Weisbaden. Spengdelhem. Ramstein. Not the band, but the place.
It's amazing Bia shows up every week when you butcher her language.
I'm sorry, I'm trying. Nothing in Berlin, though. There's a Mr. Subs. You just know Taco Bell's from American shows, yeah. That seems to be a common thing.
They must pay a lot for that.
The furnishings by Taco Bell, that kind of thing.
Yeah. You know it.
Promotional consideration paid by the Taco Bell Corporation. Speaking of television shows, Doug, you were telling me right before we started that you started watching the new He-Man.
Yeah, the cartoon on Netflix. Has anyone else watched it?
I have not watched it yet.
There's a lot of the original characters. It's a bit of a twist on the old story. Not going to spoil it for anyone. But yeah, I think it's so nostalgic, isn't it? Like, it just takes you. That might not have been on television as much as I like. It's like Saved by the Bell. Maybe it was on for like 2 years, but it felt like it was on a long time.
The original? Let me
Yeah.
have a look. Probably the reruns on Saturday morning cartoons, which
Yeah.
is probably when we would have seen it, and then after school cartoons. Those were the 2 big ones.
Right.
They probably reran the same seasons over and over.
Yeah, I would wonder. The voice talent on the show is quite something. So that was
Well,
cool.
I know Mark Hamill is Skeletor. Mark Hamill's voice work is so good.
Yeah,
I don't know
'cause he
if you
does
know
the Joker too, right?
Yes, on the Batman ones, which
Yep.
if you not like that, 130 episodes for the 80s cartoon.
That's a lot, eh?
Yeah, that is.
Well, one thing that they didn't do in the original series is, well, the original series was pushed by the toys, right? So they'd create a toy and put the character on the show. But one toy that existed, and I don't know if you remember the toys, was Stinkor. He was like a skunk, and he was supposed to smell. The toy was actually supposed to smell, and I think they discontinued it because it stunk up houses so bad. And anyhow, that toy's character was very popular by the kids, but that character never appeared on the cartoons ever. And so in the new series, they actually put that character in the show.
That's
I thought,
amazing.
yeah,
He stunk up like houses.
yeah, yeah. Parents started like throwing them out, and yeah, it got bad.
That's amazing. So listen to this, Doug. There was 2 seasons of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and there was 130 episodes. There was
Oh,
65 episodes per season,
wow.
right? Doesn't that seem a
And
bit crazy?
how yes, but I'm just thinking they're 20-minute episodes. Like that would how long would that take to
23
watch?
minute episodes.
Yeah.
23-minute episodes.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nuts. It was 83 to 85.
Those are long seasons.
2 years.
Yep. I'm just thinking, like,
But it's like
yeah, it almost sounds like each one was a year and a half.
65 episodes.
Yeah.
Reruns continued to air in syndication until 88. So 83 to 88 basically, but with 2 seasons.
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Isn't it? That's if you got to figure one a week.
Yeah, they would have
How
had
many?
to.
No, that's more. Yeah, that's like a year and a half because 52 weeks in a year. I did the math
Yeah.
in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Have I started watching Timeless? No, I have not. Did somebody? Did we talk about this?
I don't
I don't
recall.
even remember talking. What you watching? Is it in What You Watching?
Oh, maybe.
By the way, everybody! Exclamation point Discord. If you want to come join us on Discord, post your art. Love to see that stuff. Oh yeah, no Travelers, Timeless. What? I think this is the first I'm hearing about Timeless. But yeah. Always open to new television suggestions. I am a big consumer of the TV and the podcasts, so bring it on. You recommended it, did you? Not seeing it in here. Must have missed it. Oh, Timeless. Ah, yes. Time travel stories. I recommend Timeless or Travelers. It kind of got cut off because Travelers expanded. The other one didn't. No, but I will definitely check it out. I do like time travel stories. And Travelers I did watch. With the guy from Will and Grace, right?
Oh,
I watched
yeah,
that. It was
yeah.
good. Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
He's Canadian.
From Toronto, right?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe it was Eric McCormack.
That's the fella.
Yeah, Toronto. Canadian actor and singer, known for his roles as Will Truman in Will and Grace. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Grant McLaren in Netflix Travelers. And Dr. Daniel Pierce in the American crime drama Perception. Don't know that.
No.
3 years that show was on.
Time traveler?
From 2012 to 2015. Perception. Eccentric neuroscientist who uses his unique outlook to help a federal government solve complex criminal cases. Okay, Bones.
Oh, I was thinking more Angela Lansbury. Murder, She Wrote.
Oh, Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah. You ever watch that?
I did, actually. You know why?
Why? Because your mom did?
No, because it was on right after Magnum PI.
Oh, and you love Magnum PI.
I did love Magnum PI. And his fantastic shorts.
Yeah, I saw a meme the other day that was claiming that that is the accurate short length for men, is that 2-inch inseam.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's way above the knee. His shorts were way above the knee.
I would guess they're probably like a 5-inch inseam, maybe.
Timeless is cool because it's a bit more about history. Oh, nice. Hey, Rose got a funny story. Is it animal based?
Or plant based.
Plant based. We only accept animal based stories from you, Roy.
We have a contract with them.
COVID is kind of tight in Brisbane, yeah, at the moment, and somewhat bad near my area. So I walked across the road to get an iced coffee, and I was stopped by the COVID traffic stop. But I wasn't doing anything wrong, so they let me go. Oh, and you brought them food. That was nice of you.
Yeah. Wow.
Not like Bones. Okay, it seems like Bones. I haven't watched any Bones either, so I don't know.
That's Zoe Deschanel's sister in that show.
The Bones show?
Yep.
I like Zoe Deschanel.
Yeah.
What was her show?
Girl? The new girl.
The New Girl. I liked that show a lot.
I
And-
didn't get a chance to really get into it.
No? The
No.
Schmidt kind of reminds me of you.
Who's Schmidt? Fell on the show?
He's one of the guys on the show.
Oh, well, maybe I'll watch it. Now that I have something to relate to.
Yeah, you can watch it and be like, I'm not like him at all. And then you're like,
That's
oh,
probably
no,
what
there
will
it is.
happen.
Then you go, oh, no, there it is. Okay, yep, the one for
Oh.
Shane.
Yep, there it is.
And then it'll be, nope, 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 nope. Oh, yep, there's one tiny Doug thing. I think it's because he's got good hair and you have good hair.
Oh, thank you. And if that's enough, then that's enough.
That's where it starts, Doug. That's where it starts.
Mm-hmm.
What else was she in? I like her.
Zoe? Oh, she's in Elf. She's the love interest.
Yes, she was fantastic in.
Yeah.
She's very likable.
She is. And her name's Zooey, not Zoe. I said it wrong, sorry.
Oh, and do you say Zooey?
You're supposed to.
Oh. Let's see. Does she have any awards? Ooh, does she ever?
You just said that like she had croissants.
She won Critics' Choice Award for Best Actress in a Comedy Series, tied with Amy Poehler.
Oh, that's a big tie.
Yeah, in 2012. Nominated for Golden Globes, People's Choice, Primetime Emmys. Yeah, she a lot of nominations. She's only won a couple.
Yeah, but again, I think it's because she's likable. I think you're right.
But she's been nominated for a Grammy as well.
Yeah, she sings a fair bit. I don't like, obviously not chart toppers, but yeah, she's a crooner.
She was also did some voice acting. She was nominated for a Best Voice Acting Award for Trolls.
Not one I've seen, but not opposed to it. Do you
I
watch a
don't
lot
know.
of do you watch a lot of animated stuff?
I do enjoy a good animated production.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't put me off that it's animated. Like my dad, if it's animated, he won't even consider it as an option to watch.
Oh,
Because
okay.
for him, that's cartoons, right?
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't understand that it's just a different medium and it can be
Okay.
serious or dramatic and be animated.
Right.
It's not all Looney Tunes, you know?
or the Muppets.
Ooh, I like the Muppets.
Yeah, me too.
Have you seen the animated Pixar movie Soul?
Yeah, it's great.
I don't think I have. No, I have not. I do love the Pixar stuff, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do a great job.
How was Soul, Doug?
I really, really liked it. I thought it was really cute and clever and had a good story. Yeah, I thought it was great.
One thing I find cool about Pixar and what they do with animation is they do these short films to try out new techniques.
Yep.
Like, did you the Sandpiper one, and then the one before Monsters came out, where they were trying to figure out the hair?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It was like just so cool. It's like these short 5 minute films that are basically groundbreaking as far as animation techniques. Very
Yep.
cool. What was that Sandpiper one?
Yeah,
Sandpiper. It was called Piper.
that's a great. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does, right?
Yeah, one evening I was a little bored, just kind of get into watching like Disney shorts on the Disney Channel. It was fun.
Yeah, I bet there's a lot of cool stuff there. I don't have that Disney Network right now. I'm gonna cycle through them. Like I've got some shows to finish up on Netflix, and then I'm gonna cancel. I'm gonna go because I only need a couple, right? Like I can then get Disney Plus and do Mandalorian and all the shows
Yeah,
on there.
yeah, some good shows there.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff out there. It's turning into the same thing with cable, where you have, you know, $100 worth of streaming services all of a sudden.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
You love the Pixar short Jerry's Game. It was a short before A Bug's Life.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Won an Oscar. Let me have a look at this. I think I remember this. I'll look it up though. Oh yeah, the chess one
Yeah.
and that's him playing him. Oh yeah, that this is great. It's Jerry Geri.
Oh. Huh. Is that a certain area that spells it that way?
Must be right. This is 1997. Isn't that like a lady spelling of Jerry?
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. But that's why I wondered if different places have different ways, right?
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. The name Jerry is primarily a female name of English origin that means rules with spear.
Oh, sounds fierce.
Diminutive form of Geraldine. Old German meaning spear. So yeah. Yeah. Yes, everybody, what is your favorite Pixar movie so far?
Mm.
Yeah, that's hard. What about you, Doug? What do you think your favorite Pixar movie is? Should I list some Pixar movies so that everybody knows?
Um, sure.
Pixar movies. List of Pixar films. Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, Ratatouille, Up, Toy Story, the other Toy Stories, the other Cars, Inside Out, Finding Dory, Invincibles 2, Toy Story 4. For me, it's probably between Finding Nemo and Ratatouille. I really liked Ratatouille.
Oh, okay. For me, it's in between The Incredibles and Inside Out.
Yeah, Inside Out was good.
Mm-hmm.
What's the one? What's Despicable Me? Who did that?
Ooh, I don't know.
I liked that movie. I thought that movie was really funny. Is that just a Disney movie?
Maybe it's just Disney.
It's not Pixar. A Bug's Life was pretty good.
Yep.
Toy Story was good. All these are good. But yeah, that's a hard toss-up. Wall-E also is in there. Up is also in there. I should mention.
Hands down, Up's my favorite movie. Done. Like, not of all
Okay.
time, but like that would be.
Oh yeah, of
my
that.
favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
The dog's the best.
Doug.
Yeah. Exactly. Doug's the best. That's why we do this.
Yeah. That should have been the intro.
I think for you, it's between Finding Nemo and Up. Yeah, they made the movies. Illumination. Okay. They made the Illumination Entertainment, Minions, Despicable Me. I said it right. Owned by NBC. Interesting. Secret Life of Pets. I don't know if I've seen that one.
Oh, that one's pretty good too. Yeah.
They made the Lorax, Minions, Despicable Me, the Dr. Seuss's The Grinch in 2018.
Oh yeah.
I think we talked about that around Christmas.
Oh yeah, I painted the Grinch.
That's right. That's right. You absolutely did. Critics' Choice. Toy Story 2 got a perfect score for Critics' Choice. An A+ by CinemaScore. Rotten Tomatoes 100% was Toy Story. Toy Story 2. Finding Nemo was 99%. Up and Toy Story 3 were 98. Inside Out. Ratatouille, a strong 96.
Nice.
Cars did not do so well, but Cars is definitely one that the kids love. Oh, wow. Incredibles won an Animated Feature Academy Award.
Yeah.
So did Ratatouille. So did Wall-E. So did Up. Wow. So did Brave.
Oh yeah.
So did Inside Out.
Hmm.
So did Toy Story. Wow. They have won a ton. Crazy. Crazy.
You're crazy.
It's true. You know that Cliff from
Cheers.
Cheers was very...
Yeah. He was he the slinky dog?
Potato Head? No, maybe he was the dog, right?
For some reason I thought he was, but I don't know.
You're probably right.
I really like Potato Head's wife.
Ratzenberger.
John. Yeah.
He was in almost every Pixar film, though, right?
Maybe.
Let's see. He was in Toy Story, all the Toy Stories. He was Ham, the pig.
Oh, the pig. Yeah. That's yeah.
He was Ham the pig. He was in A Bug's Life. He was P.T. Flea and Fly in Bug Bar. He was the Yeti in Monsters Inc. He was Moonfish in Finding Nemo. He was the Underminer in The Incredibles. He was Mac in Cars. He was Mustafa in Ratatouille. He was John in Wall-E. He was construction foreman and Tom in Up.
Yeah.
Mac Ham. He was Gordon in Brave. He was Partysaurus Rex. He was Ham in Partysaurus Rex. That must be a Toy Story thing. He was Fritz in Inside Out. He was Earl in The Good Dinosaur. He was Bill in Finding Dory. Yeah, he was in almost all of them.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, that's great. Good for him. He's dead now.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't know that.
Let me double check. No. Let me double check that. I don't want to be saying. I thought he died. He didn't die.
No. He's very happy.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's not. He's alive.
I'm so sorry. He is alive. I'm so sorry for saying he's dead.
Yeah, don't be sorry he's alive.
No, I'm so happy that he's alive. He's 74.
That's it. Holy shit. He seems so old in Cheers.
Yeah, and he would have been like in his 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he would have been in his early 30s.
Yeah. That's right.
He was born in 47. Yeah, he would have been in his early 30s. But he did look old. He looks the same. He looks almost exactly the same, only now he's got white hair.
What did he have then?
It was like a brown with some gray in it.
Oh, okay.
He's making it worse. I'm not making it worse. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. Bia's liking the portrait, Doug.
Oh, thanks, Bia.
It's really changed since the beginning of the
Since the show started.
episode. Yeah. Look at this 3D model of George Clooney. Okay. You don't have to ask me twice. This is how I get fished.
Yep.
Is this for a specific video game or something? Excuse me. Can I turn him around or no?
Ooh.
It's not interactive. Yeah, this is pretty good. The top 3 that are colored, or the top 4 that are colored, are good. Well, not the first one. Although they gave my man a double chin.
I like that he's your man. I've never heard you talk that way before. It's
Okay. Well,
good, I
I'm
like
gonna
it.
need a minute to
You-
recalculate.
You take your time.
So, Doug,
Yes.
I'm gonna give you a fact. This this fact is a little bit of a historic thing.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Benjamin Franklin?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Okay, so you know how sometimes these older statesmanly like figures
Mm-hmm.
can have like some weird crazy things, right? Like
Fetishes?
well, Mackenzie thought his dog talked to him and told him who was going to win the Stanley Cup every year.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah. So Ben Franklin begged scientists to figure out how to invent farts that smell like roses.
Oh. But roses don't smell that great either.
Well, perfume.
Mm-hmm.
I think perfume was the
Desire.
idea there. Yeah, something that smells good. It's like, can you invent? Because I don't know if he was like a super flatulent man, but he was definitely looking for that.
Well, hey.
You know that if you shake your keys at a moth, it'll do a black backflip?
No.
Yeah.
But
Give it a go.
do you ever see the people who make sharks kind of like fall asleep when they turn them over?
Yeah, you just got to turn them over and rub their nose.
Who discovered that?
Some guy was probably diving with them. They're like, you know what? I'm going to turn the shark over. And then it went to sleep and like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate.
Like, oh no, he's coming right at me. It better, I don't know. Turn him over? I don't know. Like, just eat the right things and it doesn't stink like death.
Fair. Death. Must be really bad.
ZBrush.
Oh, that's
It's like a 3D modeling software.
kinda.
That's what the George Clooney model was done in.
Oh, okay. And you're not a fan, right?
Of what? George Clooney? Absolutely, I'm a fan.
The model.
No, it looks pretty good. It's definitely impressive.
Well, you said you
Just
didn't
don't
like
like that he. I just don't like that he gave him a double chin.
Okay.
That's all.
Fair.
Like, if we look at this here, let me show you. If we look at it, it's a pretty well done thing. I'm just gonna pick one of them. I'm not gonna show all of them. It's clearly well done.
Sorry, I'm not looking. Oh, wow.
But see, they give him a double chin there.
Yeah. Yeah, it is well done. Huh.
It's basically like real-time clay modeling. Oh my god. Can you imagine doing it like that?
No.
They even gave him like a little blemish here.
Even like the indent of his nose was there. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
and the two different lightings, it's interesting how much stuff comes out. It's got a weird left nipple here.
Oh, yeah.
You want to get into ZBrush, but you need a better tablet for it. Pixar is using that as well, ZBrush as well. Oh, cool. That's cool. I mean, it looks like you can get crazy detail. Well, George, looking good. We were talking about Masters of the Universe. We did not finish our conversation, Doug, because I wanted to get your rating of it compared to the old one.
Oh. Well, the story is deeper this time around.
Mm-hmm. Even though they had 65 episodes a season, you could get pretty deep into this.
You would think, wouldn't you?
This is probably singular storylines, never arched over a thing, right? Back in the day.
Well, it was always kind of like you just get presented with an obstacle with the bad guy, and you had to beat the bad guy.
Right. Evil Lynn comes with a thing, and then you beat her, and then you're good.
Essentially, you're not too far off.
Who's your favorite He-Man character?
Do you remember Ram Man?
Yes.
I just remember the toy.
Yeah.
But I remember him on the show.
Yeah, because he would explode, right?
Yeah, just use his head.
Like you could crunch his legs together, and then it would time out, and boom, he'd explode. He'd like jump, right?
Yep. Yeah. I like that, but I think my favorite one on the show is actually the one that Flo was fly. He could fly. Stratus or something like that. Stratosphere or Stratus something. Maybe it's just Stratos.
Let me look it up.
What about you?
Man
What was
at
your
Arms.
favorite? That was your favorite?
I
Man
liked
at
Evil
Arms?
Lynn, and
Yeah.
I like Skeletor quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a list of the characters here somewhere? Oh my God, there's so many of them.
Yeah, well, 100 and so many shows.
Holy smokes, there's so many. Battle Cat. Cool.
Oh, that was a good one, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's so many. By the power of Grayskull.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me ask you this. So we're of a similar era, the same actually. But so did you feel like? Do you remember Hercules?
Like in Xena?
The cartoon.
Oh,
Hercules.
yes, I actually do. Yeah. Vague. I was super
Hey
young.
Herc! Hey Herc!
Yeah.
Yeah, super young.
Like, yeah. And that
And he
was
puts
on like.
his ring up in the air.
Yeah.
And he goes, by the power of Mount Olympus, blah blah blah, and then he gets the super strength and does whatever he does. Like He-Man ripped that off.
Yep. It's all
Hey Herc!
true.
Hey Herc! Was a little half goat boy there.
Yeah. Oh, I remember him.
And he had the pan flute. You know, remember that?
You just it's all coming back to me now. Thank you.
And the ring, he put the ring up in the air, and it would radiate out like rings would come out from it, and then it would be the different. Man, that was so cool when I was 3.
Who was the bad guy on that? Daedalus?
Oh, Daedalus! Absolutely, it was Daedalus.
How did I remember that? Like that's
But
crazy.
it's like
It's just
there's a parallel there between He-Man and Bat, right?
Oh yeah.
Daedalus was very Skeletor-like.
Yep.
Daedalus, and he had a
A lady friend too.
yeah, right? Let me find this. I'm gonna find this. The Mighty Hercules is what it was called.
And he didn't wear much.
128 episodes. Yeah, no, none of them did.
No, it's crazy. One gust of wind and his outfit was off. I think he was a little flirty, maybe.
Holy smokes! Did you know this was made in the 60s?
Really? No, I didn't know that.
No, I didn't know that either. It debuted on television in 1963 and ran until 66. Obviously, we were watching it in syndication in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
Three seasons, 130 episodes, 128 episodes. Guess how long the episodes were?
8 minutes. 14 maybe.
5 minutes. Usually compiled into 30-minute omnibuses.
Oh yes, that's right. It was just one after another, after another, after another.
Yeah. Daedalus and his mask of Vulcan. Helena, Hercules' girlfriend.
Oh.
Toot,
Yeah.
that's the one. And Newton, a helpful boy centaur who calls Hercules Herc and has a habit of repeating himself every time he speaks. Hey, Herc! Hey, Herc! He absolutely did.
Yeah, it's bad.
Are we opposed to adding covers to the Spotify playlist? No?
No.
Covers of what? Songs that we talk about? If we talked about it, put it on there.
If we didn't,
It's been brought up,
put it on
hammered in.
there.
Hey, Herc. Oh my god, now that's stuck in my head.
Yeah, don't do that.
Oh man. That's got to be in the common domain now.
Mm-hmm.
What am I thinking of? What's the word? The public domain? It's in the public domain.
Yeah, I think you're right. Probably right.
Oh yeah, all the Hercules stuff is all Disney now. You can't find the old one
Oh.
because there's new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take a quick break, Doug. I don't know if you want to talk about that, and then maybe when I get back, we'll try a thing.
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Thanks for the warning. All right, let me catch up on chat. What's happening? Okay, covers are good. I'll go back a little further. Oh, the Syntec tablet. Yeah. What was the other option? The Wacom? Or Wacom? However you say it. Cool. Well, thanks for sharing, Bia. Or Roy, sorry. I was seeing your names earlier up in chat side by side. Hey, Chancini. How are you? Thanks for hanging out. Right, and the syntax can go up to like pretty large, right? Like 20 some inches? 24 some of them? Oh, thanks. Put the most detail so far in the eyes. 22, yeah.
Hey, Chancini, how you doing?
Hey, Shane.
Hi, Doug. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. You?
Pretty good.
Good.
Pretty damn good.
Oh, nice.
You
I
have a
heard the Galaxy-
20.
Galaxy tablet is good.
Tab S6.
Oh, okay. Talk about drawing tablets for Roy.
Oh. I would have no idea. What's SyntQ?
Syntech.
Okay, right.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it today. Happy new tablet day.
That is a happy day.
Mm-hmm. I love getting new tech like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Syntech. Okay, I got it. I got it, I think. And if not, well, is it like a regular tablet or is it only for art people?
That one's, well, not art people, but for drawing or writing or whatever.
Yeah, it's specific for that, like the Wacom. Like I would never get a Wacom.
No. I might. But I never really played much with the digital drawing. Never really get into it.
No, eh?
No.
Yeah, interesting. You know Photoshop pretty well, right?
I do, yeah. Well, you say that, and then someone presents you with a challenge, and you're like, oh, I don't know how to do that.
I think out of all the like artistic digital things, that is the only one that I have spent any time in.
Yeah.
Maybe After Effects a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I've done a little bit of video editing with. It's all Adobe stuff, right? That's.
Yep.
I know that from work, basically. That's it. But
Well, you're right on the money.
lettering and ceramics, that sounds cool. And watercolor. You should drop some of your art in the Discord so we can see it.
Yeah.
Are you talking about a 22-inch? What? A 22
Tablet.
is enough.
For a tablet.
A 20? Really?
Oh, yeah.
It's like a friggin' desk size, right?
Correct. Here we go.
That must be expensive.
I don't know. I've
What
only
color are
priced
your teeth now, Doug? After
Teal?
that. Oh, still white.
Blue Lagoon.
Blue Lagoon. I put Blue Lagoon type pictures in the Discord today.
You did, yeah.
What do you think about? Maybe I'll ask you this in code, Doug.
Okay.
What do you think of a little CNW?
Yeah?
Do we wait? Maybe we'll wait a little bit.
No. I don't think so. I don't think you need to wait.
I kind of want to see what's going on with this guy's teal hat.
Well,
I don't want to distract myself here. Oh, it's not a hat. Oh, it might be a hat.
no. Working on his background.
Oh, yeah, okay. It says the invitation is invalid, of course. I do this every time. I have to update it, you know? I don't know why I can't get a evergreen one. Let me fix that for you. B has got you. But I'm going to fix that one as well. Hey, look who it is in the Discord. Have a
in the
freaking
Discord?
donut.
Someone made you a donut?
uh, no, I gave somebody a donut. Invite
Nice.
people. Can I get a? Ah, here we go. I've done it. I've done it. I've done it, friends. I've done it. I have made an evergreen link, and I will fix our bot to be the best.
It's hard to believe Betty can get any better.
She can. She cannot mess up the Discord link. There we go. Submit. Now that will never, ever stop.
Are there any toys in the world you'd like to get, Shane? Like if you were about to get a few extra bucks, would you like get a jet ski or a boat or a motorcycle or a side by side or a four wheeler?
Oh, yeah, interesting. Most of the stuff that I would get would be music based. So there's some cymbals that I would get.
Oh
There's
yeah,
also a couple of snares that I want, and I also have a like a list of microphones that I want.
cool.
That being said, I think more. Huh. I'd like a different canoe,
Yeah.
and I'd like a nicer paddle.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe a new canoe, something for the water,
Cool.
and a grow light. I want a grow light as well.
For weed. You have friends.
Oh, we have a new friend,
Thank
Troncini. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it.
That's awesome.
No, for peppers. I want to grow peppers all year round.
Now, are you gonna make like a hot pepper sauce? What do you do with all them peppers?
I don't know. So, I was very excited today. I had taken some cashmere dried chilies. I'd taken the seeds out. I put them in water to see which ones floated and which ones sank to the bottom. There was only 4 that sank to the bottom, and I put them in paper towel and I left them for a week, and they germinated. So now I'm
cool.
growing Kashmiri peppers as well from dried peppers.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool. Which basically opens the door for whatever dried peppers. So right now I'm growing outdoors. I'm growing a jalapeno, some banana peppers, habaneros, and cayenne peppers, and now I'm gonna start some Kashmiri, and then some arbol peppers. They're Mexican peppers.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I want to get the lights for, is to grow those all year round, because I definitely want to keep the cayenne peppers going. And yes, I think eventually for sauce, but also I use jalapenos almost, I don't know, I'd say at least once a week I put them in something.
Cool. Well, you're doing a lot of smoking. You were saying, like smoking meat.
Yeah, so my friend, Angry Panda, has left his side-by-side smoker here, and we've been taking a little bit of advantage of that. It would be super cool to grow chilies, dry them, and then use those as like rubs and stuff for the smoking. Or
Yeah.
even smoking peppers. It's such a big thing, right? Like there are smoked versions of almost every Mexican pepper. So a chipotle is just a smoked jalapeno.
Oh. Well, thanks for that education. I really didn't know that.
Let me make sure that's the non-smoked version. I say a lot of things before I actually know.
But you say it with such confidence.
It is just a smoked version of another pepper. It might actually be the poblano. Yeah, chipotle chilies are smoked, dried jalapenos.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Do you feel
So chipotle.
like there's some false advertising there? or do you feel good
What do you
about
mean?
it? Like,
Mm.
do other people think like, oh, it's its own new thing? This is amazing.
There's it's the same with what's the
Toyotas and Lexus.
Poblano version? Uh, there's also different names for the green and red. So if you pick it when it's green, it's a jalapeno. If you pick it when it's red, it's something else.
Oh, cool.
Like, the Serrano
No,
pepper.
I'm not a big pepper person. I mean, I enjoy them, but I don't know them. I'm not educated on them.
I think the Serrano is a red jalapeno. Oh, maybe not. They're cousins, apparently. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, there's like a name for every step of that, right? There's a name for the green, the red, the smoked for all the peppers.
Okay.
It is a little bit distracting. There's also one pepper that I really want to grow that I can't find the seeds for, which is the Korean chili pepper that they make gochujang from, because it's got this like sweet, kind of almost already smoky without it being smoky, and I would like to know what that tastes like fresh. So I want to
Oh,
grow
yeah.
that as well. Yeah, got all these plans for growing peppers. So not weed, but peppers.
So, where's your little grow pepper house in your house?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't have one yet. That's something
Oh.
I have to figure out.
Are you gonna build
So
one?
my big kitchen window.
Yeah.
I was thinking about putting like a high counter there and putting some stools underneath, and then for this winter, that's where I would put the peppers
Cool.
by that window, and then hang a grow light from the ceiling, like, because there's a lot of room at that side of my kitchen. Yeah,
Right.
it's kind of underutilized.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. I like this. Make something today, even if it sucks. Yes, absolutely. I think that's super important.
To
That's
make
what I do with drumming every day.
just keep at it.
I think you have to embrace the fact that it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
The only way to get better is for it to suck. You can't be good at something immediately, and if you are, then it means you can be that much better. Like, if that's where your suck point starts, then just get better at it. Just keep doing it.
Yeah. I like that term. Suck points.
Embrace the suck.
No, your suck.
Suck what?
Points. Suck points. You said.
Suck points.
If that's your suck points, then hey.
Yeah, I got a lot of them. Are you talking about bell peppers? Bell peppers and hot peppers and like jalapeno peppers and yeah, all the peppers. Cayenne pepper. If you think Tabasco sauce, that's cayenne. A lot of the Louisiana hot sauces would be cayenne pepper. So yeah, and bell peppers. There's banana peppers, which are the bell peppers but longer. And they're a little bit hot, like they're the tiniest bit hot. You can pickle those. Ooh. Mm. We usually use pepper as the seasoning, nothing else. Well, that's black pepper, right? Wait, you have a canoe? I don't. I have my neighbor's canoe. So I live on a lake, and my neighbor has a canoe, and they've left it here for the last 2 years. So it's, I'm going to say it's mine, but I can use it whenever I want, and it lives at my lakefront. I also have a tin boat that is like a rowboat, old school rowboat that I'll row out there every once in a while. But the canoe is much easier to get around in. I would like a nice canoe that's, I don't want it too much smaller. I think the canoe that I have is a 17-foot. I'd like a 15, which is good for one person. Because most of the time when I'm canoeing, it's one person.
wise.
Do you go on the water very often, Doug? I know that you have a cottage on the river. Do you boat
Um,
or float or anything?
Float. That's about it. Yeah, no boat. Um, be nice to have a boat, but there are like a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
So I
so,
don't.
and
Have you ever
well,
sailed?
yeah, friends with sailboats. I don't sail myself. Um, but like we're looking at a boat, and then it's maybe 10 years old, and has 230 hours on the engine in 10 years.
Right.
And someone said, "Oh, that's a lot," and I was like, "That's only 23 hours a year.
They
How is that a
say that
lot?"
the best day in a boat owner's life is the day he buys his boat and the day he sells his boat.
Aha. Yeah.
Uh, they're a pain. They're a pain in the ass. It's constant upkeep, and they're right. Like your boat sits idle most of the time, right? Like think about how many times you're gonna go out on a boat.
Yeah. Not enough for the cost.
And then if you're paying slip fees or whatever,
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna do a CNW. You want to do
All right.
CNW, Doug?
Sure
Now
do.
that I see the hat is not a hat, it's a background.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I'm disappointed, but
It sounds like a little bit.
well, you
Maybe
know what? Will lift my spirits.
boom, 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 boom.
I think first thing that will lift my spirits is it wasn't a hat, Doug. You know, but that does not stop me from giving him a hat.
Oh, it's a great hat.
Look at that. He looks like he's in jail and he's got a sombrero.
Just to
He
lighten
just needs to
the
be
mood.
a little bit bigger. There we go.
That's great.
Right? And also,
Love that jam.
oh, so do I. All right. So, celebrity net worth. For those who have not played this game, what we do is we pick some celebrities that we've talked about this evening, and then we try and guess their net worth. We do not use the internet. We do not look it up. I do that. That's
We
the only
guess.
person who does that, and I only do it after. Okay. So, some nominations. I'd like to put Zooey Deschanel up.
Oh, do you want me to like get the paper up so we can keep track?
Sure.
All right. Let me put this fella down for a bit.
So I nominate the Zooey Deschanel. Who else have we run through this evening? Oh, the Pixar voice fella, Cheers guy,
Oh, John Ratzenberger.
John Ratzenberger. We talked a lot about Clooney, but we've done Clooney a bunch.
No, we're
I
not
mean-
doing Clooney.
We're not doing Clooney. I know. And
So-
McCormick, yes. Will and Grace, buddy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I like this. This is a hard one. We've got a hard bunch of people.
So, we have Eric McCormick,
Eric McCormick,
yep. Then who?
Zooey Deschanel.
Oh, let me try this.
It's at 2 O's. Yo.
It's not Zooey?
It is, but zoo is spelled with 2 O's.
How's that?
There we go. Yeah, that's
All
good.
And then who?
John Ratzenbergers.
Oh yeah.
John Ratzenbergers. Was there anybody else?
Just
Not
checking
thinking of
chat.
anybody. Am I missing anybody? Who else did we talk about tonight? Anybody else popping out? Feel like we're missing somebody, but I'm not too worried about it. Did we talk about a singer?
Oh,
No.
Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill. Let's put him on there. That's going to be a difficult one as well. Okay, that's our bigwig of the night. All right, well, let's start with the Will and Grace star, Eric McCormack. All right, well, let me give you the rundown. Eric James McCormack, Canadian American actor and singer, known for his roles in Will and Grace, The Travelers, and that Perception crime drama that I didn't know anything about that ran for 3 years. Will and Grace was only 2 years, which is surprising to me. I thought that was a lot longer.
No,
Travelers was
the latest one was the original series was longer.
They did a reboot.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Well, what was the first one then? Let me have a look.
Not sure.
He was in Lonesome Dove in the 90s. Interesting. Must have been a bit part. I don't remember that. That was a great little mini series, by the way.
Never watched it.
Well, he's done a lot of stuff. A lot of, like, I don't know if it's like bit parts or what, but like scroll through his filmography. 2001 Planet of the Apes. Street Justice. He was in Street Justice with hold on here, Carl Weathers. Oh my God, he's in Street Justice with Carl Weathers.
You got.
Oh my God. Oh. He was in Holy Man with Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
Lonesome Dove. Remember Lonesome Dove? Okay, weird. Just a weird bunch of stuff that he's in. Roey's coming in hot, 24 million. And he thinks it's kind of low. Interesting. He is going with 20. I think he didn't do too much movies and series. He's more a Broadway guy. So traditional theater guy. Okay, fair enough. So Will and Grace was syndicated, right?
Oh yeah.
And in syndication, you get a ton of money. So I'm suspecting that from Will and Grace alone, that's 10 million. And then all this other stuff has got to be on top of that. So I don't know if it's 20 though. I'm going 16 million. Yeah, that's a tough one.
I'm going 27 million.
Ooh, 27. Putting it up there.
Yeah.
Anybody else? A guess on Eric McCormack for his net worth? I'm going to look it up because I've already guessed. Ooh.
Chancini.
29. It's funny now. Google just anytime I Google a celebrity, it ends the Google thing with net worth. It knows, and it always takes me to our site.
Cool.
All right, we good? We going?
I think we're good. We're
doing this?
Yep.
So theoretically, he makes $125,000 per episode of TV that he does from now on, or from now currently. He met his wife Janet Holden on the set of Lonesome Dove.
Oh wow.
That's very interesting. Net worth, 20 million.
Bia was spot on.
Spot on again. He has got the dialed in. He's like he's like, every time I think of David Duchovny, I think of Eric McCormack.
Interesting.
Right? I don't know if they just kind of look the same to me.
Yeah, maybe,
All right.
maybe to you.
For you who has face blindness.
Zooey Deschanel.
Zooey Deschanel. Zooey Claire Deschanel is an American actress, model, musician, and singer-songwriter. Absolutely true. Has been nominated for many awards, including Grammys. She made her film debut in Mumford and had a supporting role in Cameron Crowe's Almost Famous. Obviously, New Girl, which ran for 7 seasons, was her big hit. She's also been in a crap ton of movies. Elf being probably the most famous, but 500 Days of Summer, Yes Man, Failure to Launch, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Dating Game, Weeds. She was in that series somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
She's done a bunch of voiceover work, apparently. Trolls, Surf's Up, which is a weird penguin on the cover. Yeah, lots of good stuff. Flakes. Veronica's Closet, which was a 3-year series. Obviously, New Girl's where she made her money. Born in 1980. She's 41 years old.
I was going to ask how old she was.
She is currently single.
What?
Just throwing that out there.
You should give her a call. See what she's looking for.
Not taking my calls, apparently.
Oh. All right, we got Rowie with 26, Chancini with 32.
He is going 24.
I'm going 51.
Yeah, I think she's up there as well. I'm picking 46. I think New Girl made her a bunch of money. Plus, you got to figure she's also a recording artist, right?
Yeah. And model. Like, she's just kind of got her hands in everything.
Yeah. Well, she has 2 ex-spouses. I wonder how much she pays out.
2, eh? Wow.
Okay. I'm looking it up. You guys got a couple of seconds to chuck another one in there. Ooh. It did not give me her on the straight go here. She also makes $125,000 per episode, on average. She is best known for her roles in comedies like Failure to Launch, 500 Days of Summer, and obviously New Girl. $25 million is her net worth.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I would have guessed a lot more.
We got a tie, kind of, between Thea and Rowie. One's a million below, one's a million above.
Yeah, I would have thought she would have had more, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, there it is. They had a loss, considering, yeah, she lost some from the divorces.
Rowie's got
because
some news. Oh,
this
sorry.
is interesting. Like, she sold her web business for $30 million, which is more than her net worth.
What was her web business?
I don't know. Ooh. Someone in the AFL was fined $20,000 and 6-match ban after he said some racial slurs. Well,
can't do that.
Yeah. I mean, come on. Yeah, this is super surprising, especially because of New Girl, is in syndication.
Yeah.
It's a lot of like information from this site, and a lot of it's like, yeah, 240 million and 220 million and 344 million for Trolls. Like, I don't know, man.
All right. What about John
All right,
Ratzenberger's?
yeah, John Ratzenberger. So, John, oh, Dezo. Des,
Dizzy.
what what's the O with the not umlaut but the Mexican squiggly over top of it? How do you make that name? Here, let me post it.
Not sure.
How do you pronounce this?
Dezo?
Dezo? Ratzenberger's American actor, director, entrepreneur, producer, and writer. Is one of the most successful actors of all times in terms of box office receipts. Ratzenberger portrayed Cliff Clavin on the comedy series Cheers, for which he earned 2 Primetime Emmys.
Oh, wow.
He voiced characters in each of the first 22 Pixar animated studio feature films,
Holy smokes.
including him in the Toy Story franchise, Monsters Inc., Cars. Like we went through this earlier. He's been in basically every Pixar movie. It seems like literally every Pixar movie.
Rowie saying
yeah.
John Ratzenberger's celebrity net worth is 55 million.
I'm going 126.
Chancini was 70.
The Cheers syndication money alone? Maybe I'm overestimating what you get for syndication money.
Well, it wouldn't be as much
I
as
think
you
I've
do
been
for the original, right?
it ends up being more because you're being paid by multiple networks.
Right.
That's why getting syndication, and it's every year you get the same. It's like Seinfeld made all his money from syndication.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it.
No, not all of it. You're right. He does get millions for a personal appearance.
Yeah.
Doncini coming in at 70. B is going with 50.
I'm gonna go with 63.
Doug's coming in hot at 63. Wow, I'm hot at 126.
You're the hottest.
I've gone over the.
I'm half of you, so there you go.
He was in 22 Pixar films, and you guys are going just a little bit above Zooey Deschanel. Yeah, just blinks from Doug. Oh, come on. Somebody's cheating.
Why? What is it?
It's 50.
Wow.
It's 50. The guy's he was in Cheers.
Yeah.
That's got to be one of the most successful sitcoms of all time.
Yeah, but he wasn't a lead.
Excuse me?
On Cheers, he wasn't the lead.
Maybe not.
All right. It's a big one.
All right. Mark Richard Hamill is an American actor, voice actor, and writer. He is obviously known for playing Luke Skywalker in Star Wars. All those series. He winning 3 Saturn Awards for the role, which is the sci-fi one. He's also been in a bunch of other films. Obviously, his latest love is the voice acting, which he's been in a crap ton of stuff, and it is almost hard to say them all. But regular show, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Batman: The Little Mermaid, Adventure Time, Masters of the Universe, Star Wars: The Clone Wars, The Boondocks, SpongeBob, yeah, Scooby Doo, more Batman stuff, just tons of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody knows who he is. Futurama, you see Futurama, crazy. And Social Network star. as well.
Maurice is 35 million.
No, he's got points on Star Wars. You didn't even know he's doing more than Star Wars? Yeah, tons of voice acting,
Yeah.
tons of appearance as well.
Mm-hmm.
So he's done a lot of talks and appearance fees. I'm sure every year he probably makes, I don't know, at least my salary just showing up at a couple of places.
That's fair.
Those latest Star Wars movies probably paid him a buttload.
Yep. I would have to guess. Unless they went like CG as an alternative.
Is he still doing something at the moment? Yeah, he just did the Masters of the Universe thing, and there's always some Batman thing that he's doing.
Well, I think his Joker's the best out of even the live action ones.
Absolutely. Like, hands down, the best.
Wow, we got Bia with 25. Chonzini with the 85. All right.
I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go 126. He has to be over 100.
I'm going to say 79.
Everybody's under 100. What the hell?
Yeah.
I'm going to need to take a moment after this. It's 18 million.
What?
18 million.
Bia is the closest. 4 for 4.
I'm 10 times too much. And then some. I need 2 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know Tranzini. I have no idea. Maybe he has a drug problem and just blows it all, or has a shopping problem. Maybe he had to go bankrupt. A couple wives. You're right, Bia. We all need to send Shane a croissant right now. Well, that was pretty awesome, Bia. Glad you. It's amazing how on you are with those. Do you ever play when we're not online? Like look up what celebrities are worth?
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
How did he not get paid more than 18 million for the last 3 Star Wars movies?
Yeah, I don't know. unless he signed the contract in the 70s, it said that he could only charge a certain amount, like $20,000.
For 1977's A New Hope, Mark's salary was $650,000.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Back then.
Yeah, but Mark and the other principal actors, here's the thing that gets me. Mark and the other principal actors were each given 0.25% cut of the film's back-end profits.
Oh, so he should be like loaded.
Which over time would turn into huge windfalls after the movie made over $700 million.
Yeah.
Mark earned $3 million for The Force Awakens cameo.
He wasn't in it that long.
Yeah. I don't know. This seems a little bit
Off.
The original trilogy ranked in over $1.8 billion, and he had a cut of the back end on all three of those movies.
Yeah.
This is one that I just have a real problem with, apparently.
Yeah, yeah. We've all been missing you.
Ooh, this guy is looking more and more like
Someone used to know.
Tupac.
Ah.
Yeah, he looks a lot like Tupac.
Sorry, I wasn't trying.
Sometimes it just takes you where it takes you.
Yeah, that's true.
And maybe that's just what I'm seeing.
Maybe. Maybe it's what everyone's seeing.
Yeah, he could have a load of debt. He also could have like sunken into a business. He's a writer and producer, so I know he produces a lot of stuff. So maybe a lot of it's sunk into some production things.
Yeah, but gosh.
But that should count theoretically. If he has a production company, that should still count towards his net worth, right?
One would wonder, yeah.
The other thing is like I don't know why I'm so outraged. 18 million is more than enough to live on. Like I'm sure he's comfortable.
Well, depending on how he lives, though.
Oh yeah, Michael Jackson, he was negative. We thought he was like close to $1 billion.
Yeah, that's true.
And he was totally not at all.
Not even close.
Not even close. I think he was negative 500 million or something.
Yep.
He's actually been the lowest of anybody. But also look what he had. Like he still had a place to live and anything he wanted at any point in time, but he was actually owed all that money. It's a matter of
Right.
his earning potential, I suppose.
Yeah.
He could do one show and get 100 million. That's like the Rolling Stones get whatever 120 million a show or whatever it is now.
Oh, really?
Paul McCartney, same deal. Like, it's crazy. Do you want to know what C-3PO's net worth is?
More. Yeah.
It's
I
not
do.
more, thank goodness. I would be very upset. It's not that much less, though.
Right.
10 million less. He has 8 million.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know anything else that actor's done, but there could be lots.
There isn't. That's it. That's it. C3PO.
Really?
His claim to fame is the most annoying robot in the galaxy.
Oh, you're not a fan of C-3PO?
It's just such a whiny robot. You know a ton of languages. Why do you got to complain about everything? Probably because everybody tells you their problems. Every droid in the universe tells you their problems.
That's true. Yeah. It's good. It sounds like a lonely life.
R2D2?
I don't believe he's still with us.
It's not right. Him and Chewbacca both are not with us anymore.
Correct. Is James Earl Jones still with us?
Kenny Baker, English actor, musician, net worth of $2 million at the time of his death for R2D2. James Earl Jones, no, he died.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
I should check that though because I was wrong once before tonight. I thought Cliff Clavin had died. He was well alive. Also, James Earl Jones, alive.
Okay.
I was wrong. He's also not dead. My mistake to assume these people are dead. I should assume they're alive and then be saddened when they're dead, as opposed to assume they're dead and be overjoyed and elated that they're still alive. Yeah, James Earl Jones is 90.
Yeah, he's been around a bit.
Noted as one of the greatest actors in American history.
Mm-hmm. Do you not agree?
No, I do, man. His body of work is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Crazy. You can't even, yeah. You can't even start. From the shittiest movies to the best movies, he was in so many movies.
Yeah.
Doctor Strangelove, Hunt for Red October, obviously all the Star Wars, Field of Dreams, Conan the Barbarian, Coming to America, The Lion King, Patriot Games, Meteor Man, which is a bad Eddie Murphy movie. Yeah, man, just so many pages and pages. I wonder if there's a count. Movie count. Can I just do that? Count?
Sure. Or you could just Google how many movies has James Earl Jones been in.
Right. Okay. Sure. At least 90 is the answer that Google gives. Does not give a. It says at least 90.
That's crazy. It's good though. It's a great.
So it doesn't even know.
No. Well, Shane, I'd like to thank you for another great Thursday night. It's been super fun. I'm glad we get to play your CNW. And a good mix on the show tonight for that. Like, that was a pretty weird range. None of them were really connected to too much other than maybe the voice actors. Yeah, I think it was really great. I would thank everyone in chat who showed up. James, thanks for the raid. That was awesome. Thanks for being a new friend, Chancini, and thanks for playing along in Celebrity Net Worth. And Shane, thank you for just being amazing.
Well, Doug, you're welcome. And also thank you for you being Doug, actually.
And Tupac apparently showed up, and that was not planned at all. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Have a great week. We'll see you next week.